Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am getting married next weekend. Today is Sunday, July 21st. We are getting married on the 27th, but we are leaving for Vermont on Thursday morning. So I have gone ahead and started to pack up everything that we are going to put in our rental car. We are renting a Mazda. Again, I rented a Mazda for my bridal shower and it was perfect. This time I think we have a bigger Mazda because we have so much more stuff that we need to bring. I want to get you the exact car because it's like kind of big. We are renting a Mazda CX-90 Premium. I don't really know what that looks like just yet, but I think it's a bigger SVU. Oh my god. It's a bigger SUV, so it's gonna fit all of this stuff plus more stuff that I have in the living room. But I wanted to make this video for you and for me, you know, as like a little keepsake to see what we are bringing to the wedding. We're so excited. I literally cannot believe it is 6 days away. And in 5 days, I will be having my welcome party and rehearsal dinner. Like, truly, time is flying. Time is just, like, it doesn't even feel real. I feel like just yesterday, we were in Copenhagen getting re-engaged, and now I'm literally packing up everything that's been in this office for months and months to bring it to Vermont for our wedding. Like, it just feels surreal. I can't believe we're here. But so many of the things that I'm going to show you are very personal and very exciting. And if I've shown this before on TikTok, Instagram, other YouTube videos, I'm sorry, there might be some overlap, but this video is also for me to look back on and to remember all of the special things that we had for our wedding before it actually happens. And oh, I can't even begin. With that being said, let's jump into it. I have so much to show you. In the description box below, I'm gonna use it as like a makeshift vendor list for everything that I can show you. Like, of course, I'm not gonna show you my wedding dress just yet, but I can show you the designer that made my print and the factory that she used, or the link to the frames that I got on Amazon, etc. So I'm gonna put everything I can down below for you guys to reference if you are ever planning a wedding. So essentially the way this is going to work is everything in this room is going to get packed into the Mazda to leave on Thursday. We are going a day earlier than all of our guests just to drop off everything to everyone that we need to drop off things to. Like on Thursday, we can drop off the linens for the rehearsal dinner and welcome party. If you haven't seen, this is the print for the rehearsal dinner and welcome party. It is so stunning. Let me pull up like just like a clear spot. It's literally so beautiful. I cannot believe Jordan hand drew this. And I actually like literally can't believe it. And now it's on a piece of fabric. Like, sometimes it's just too much for me to wrap my head around because it's so beautiful, and this color is so special. I love the orange and the pink. I think it's gorgina. But as you can see here, these are the wedding linens, which is the same print as this guy, except in this blue creamy brown. So beautiful. We actually have way more napkins than we needed to because I had already bought the fabric from the factory and paid for the amount of fabric that I paid for. There was a lot extra, and it was either we kind of just scrap it and we're like, okay, like you take it and like distribute it to whoever, or we could get extra napkins. And so we have way more napkins than I care to admit, but honestly, I think I'm gonna give them away to a lot of people. I might even give some away to you guys if interested. If that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. I was thinking we could use these either as gift bags. Like, you know how some people go like this and they tie them and they have like a little gift in here for, I don't know, say Christmas, birthdays. You can put like something in here as like a little gift. I think that would be so cute. Or we can just give them away to friends and family, anyone who has like a housewarming. Like a set of 4 or 6 napkins would be like so nice just to have for like dinner parties, stuff like that. But yeah, we have 3 big boxes of these linens. Named this fabric the something blue fabric, and I think we named this one Sunshine just so we could tell which one to print and which one to not print in specific sizes. For example, this one is the cocktail table linen. It's 132 inches by 132. It's got a 51-inch drop, 30-inch wide for the cocktail table. So these will sit outside after our ceremony for everyone to like kind of lean on. Drinks will be on there. I think this is also where we're gonna put like cocktail napkins and maybe some matches. So this big massive box plus two more, one more of the blue and one more of the orange, are coming with us, and that is honestly the bulk of what we're bringing. It is so much and it's so heavy, but I keep trying to remind myself that when we set it up, when we see everything come together, when we get the flowers, and when we get the menus printed and everything is set on the tables, it's going to look beautiful. The only snafu that I have in my head right now is how are we gonna get these steamed? I was talking to my planner about it, and she told me I should bring some wrinkle release, which I have a bottle of. I don't know if one bottle is gonna be enough. I low-key don't even think wrinkle release even works, because I did spray it on this napkin yesterday, and you can still see the crease down the middle from where it's been folded for so long. It's not as intense, that's for sure. Like, for example, this one I didn't put the wrinkle release on, and this one I did. So you can definitely see the difference. So I bought a bottle of this. I think I might have to go get another bottle just to be safe. It does smell really good though. Yeah, it smells really nice. But it's not as bad, and I just know that it's one of those things that I'm gonna notice that maybe the other guests will not, but I'd rather it be done. I'd rather walk around with a spray bottle of wrinkle release than not even try it all. You know what I mean? Over here on my chair is my wedding dress. I know that the wedding dress should be hung up and safe, but my cats have been sleeping on it, and that is because I have no more room. I have no room for anything, and spoiler alert, my dress is a little too big. It's in here. It's a little wide, and it's a little heavy, so I needed somewhere to put it that wasn't hanging because it's too heavy for my closet. Not to mention, there's no room. There's no room in here. I have my rehearsal dinner and Jared's tux hanging and his rehearsal dinner look right here. But other than that, there's literally nowhere to put it. I would be able to fit it if I took half of my closet out of my closet, and I can't. So on the chair it sits, and it's been safely guarded by Pablo. He's been sleeping on it, but the only downside is that the bag has cat hair all over it. But I did joke on TikTok and I said maybe the cat hair is my something borrowed. Now, let's get into other things besides the linens. Talked about this in my last video, my last weekly vlog, that I got Jared a watch. He's not here. He's not even gonna watch this. I told him to stop watching the YouTube just because I'm putting some spoilers out there. But I did get him a watch from Gucci. It is so beautiful. I don't have time to get it engraved, unfortunately. I think that's something we're gonna have to do when we get back. But how sick is this? He's been wanting a watch for so long, and every time he mentions it, I'm like, oh yeah, but like, you should just wait. You should wait until like something special comes up. Like, you just don't need to buy a watch just to buy a watch. All because I knew I wanted to get this for him for our wedding day. And I think we're going to exchange gifts probably the day before the wedding day, because I really want him to wear this on the day. So I think after the welcome party, we might go back to our hotel suite and exchange gifts there. I have no idea what he's gonna get me. He said he got something and it was delivered the other day, so I haven't seen it. He's been very vigilant about keeping it from me. What that's gonna be, I have literally no idea, but I'm dying to know. I'm not going in any particular order. I'm literally just picking things up that are in the pile to show you. So I'm sorry if there's no like real rhyme or reason on why I'm showing you the things I am. Nothing is really in order, but that's okay. that we're doing the best we can. The next thing are our bar signs, and I showed these on TikTok, but they are just the most magnificent things I've ever seen in my life. Heron, who did our wedding invitations, is so talented and so creative. And I told her that we were making our signature cocktails after our cats. We are doing the Gigi and tonic because Gigi and gin, it just makes sense. And we're doing a spicy margarita called the El Diablo because Pablo, our other cat, is a very mischievous bad boy, and that just like felt like a spicy margarita, and I love spicy margaritas, and Jared loves gin and tonic, so it just made sense. But this bar sign is everything. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera. Okay, so we have Gigi and tonic here, gin and tonic and lime, El Diablo with the tequila, Cointreau, lime, and jalapeno. You can see she drew Pablo and Gigi on this table, and we made the red flowers because we have little red accents all over the wedding, and she included some of our favorite things like the cake we are eating, some pizza, some champagne with our initials here. Really cool and special about this is that it's embroidered into a piece of fabric and not just printed. I feel like it's hard to show up because the glass is shiny and reflecting on the window. It's embroidered on a piece of canvas. I did this at Abode, and you guys have heard me rave about Abode a million times. Abby owns this embroidery shop in Nolita. It's on Elizabeth Street right by the Cezanne and like American Vintage. Le Labo's right there. And she had this brilliant idea about embroidering the bar menu rather than printing. That way when we take this home, we can hang this in our kitchen or on a bar cart that we will eventually have if we have room in our tiny apartment. And I just think it's so special because this is like so much more intentional rather than just printing something. It feels so special and so personal to us. Not only is it our cats, but it's just so unique, I think. I've never seen anyone do something like this, and I knew when she mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, that is exactly what we want to do. And we have gold and white accents all over the wedding. So I found these 11 by 14 sized frames on Amazon. Two of them, I think it was 2 for $40 or they were $40 each. I can't really remember. It's all escaping me. I will link them down below though, but I think they're just so beautiful. I probably, when we hang these in our kitchen or something, we'll change out the frame. This is a little bit too much, I think, for my daily life in my apartment, but the frames are beautiful. I'll probably reuse them or gift them to someone. But yeah, I love these so much. They're gonna look so good on the bar. The bar at the reception is a really dark brown, this like gorgeous wooden brown, and I think this is just gonna pop. I'm so excited. Next up are the after party shoes for the guests. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on YouTube before, but when I was 16, I worked at Old Navy. I worked at Old Navy in my hometown mall. And then when I went to college, I started working at Old Navy in that mall, but then also the Gap. I had 2 jobs. I was working in between the Gap and Old Navy at the Poughkeepsie Galleria. And I recently worked with Old Navy on a few Instagram sponsored posts, and that in itself was like a crazy pinch me moment, because like, if I look back on my life and think about all the jobs that I had and which one was my favorite, it was definitely Old Navy. I felt like I ran that place. It was so fun. All my friends worked there. I have so many great memories working there. And so I reached out to them and asked them if they would be interested in providing some flip-flops for the guests at the end of the night when everyone's feet are killing them and they just want to get down on the dance floor. And they did. This is a bag of flip-flops. I don't remember what color I asked for. Oh, black. I did ask for black, and I asked for red too. But they sent me 4 gigantic boxes of flip-flops, which is so nice of them and so lovely. And I really just like can't believe this is my life, because things have just been like falling into place, and I've been having so many full circle moments lately, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you, Old Navy, for sending me a gazillion flip-flops. My guests are gonna have the best time dancing in these. I went to a wedding a few years ago where they provided flip-flops, and it was seriously such a lifesaver because my feet were killing me. I didn't want to be barefoot on the dance floor, so these really came in clutch, and I'm just so excited. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, what a moment, because Kelsey worked at Old Navy for literally 8 years of her life. Next few things that we got embroidered with a bode are the napkins. As you can see right here, this one's Ariel's. I have literally all my hair is hanging off of them. Ariel, for example, we have mine right here. We opted to embroider the napkins rather than have escort cards, just because the napkins were already going to be brought, so why would we print out another thing? And to go along with the embroidered theme, we wanted to have these as our nameplates. I love them. I think they're so special. I always love when I go to an event and my name is embroidered in whatever is on the tables, and I love this detail for our wedding. I think it's so sweet and so special and just so cute. I also have the boys' pocket squares. I embroidered their initials on the inside. This is something that they can wear wherever to another event or something. I just thought having a little personalized detail for the boys was nice too, since I have a lot of stuff for my girls. As we're walking down the aisle, we are gonna have some old baskets that were my grandmother's, and I got some handkerchiefs online, and they're gonna be folded like this in the basket, and they say "for happy tears." I just thought that was a really cute saying. I saw it on Pinterest and I was like, oh my god, I have to copy this. That way people can be like, oh my god, she's the most beautiful bride and he's the most handsome groom in the world. Oh my god, this is so special. So we have that. I want people to sob their eyes out, and we need people to look cute still, so we got these cute little handkerchiefs for them. And then the last thing that we got embroidered are our cocktail napkins. So these are really special because this is a drawing from Heron, who I just told you did the bar menus and our invitations. So we have the locket here, which is a logo that you're gonna see throughout the wedding. I have this locket on a lot of different things, but we embroidered it on the cocktail napkins here, and then we also did the pigeons with the flowers and the veil on the other half, which is so cute. We're gonna probably put these out for the cocktail hour. This is also just like a really cute keepsake. If anyone wants to take these, like, they're more than welcome to take things home, considering I have nowhere to put them. I need the things to get out of my office so that I can have my apartment back. Oh, sorry, I did forget one last thing. Out of Bode, she was so kind to include some pillowcases for us. So we have this one with the J&K locket that we're gonna put on our pillows at the suite that we're staying in. And then this one has the same locket, except it says Mr. and Mrs. So sweet, so cute. I'm gonna put that in my go away bag. And then that's all I'm gonna show you today, because for right now, I need to put all of the napkins, the embroidered napkins, in order. I have to put them in order of everyone's seat in the seating chart, so I'm gonna do that tonight, and then in the next clip you're gonna see me tomorrow going through the rest of the stuff. Hi guys, I have absolutely no idea where I left off yesterday, but I have a few minutes before I'm going to get my hair cut for the wedding, so I figured I could jump back in, and then I hope I'm not repeating myself. I mean, if I do repeat myself, it's not gonna be the end of the world because I'm the editor. So let's get into it. I saw this one TikTok of this girl who was like, we couldn't bring our cats to the wedding, so we brought the next best thing. I can't. I just can't. The TikTok was like of people being like this with the fat heads, and it's so corny, it's so cheesy, but honestly, the joy that these fat heads have brought to me and Jared's lives are so worth being corny and cheesy over. I can't wait to bring this out in the middle of the dance floor. People have no idea this is happening. I haven't posted about it. No one really knows it's happening other than my maids of honor, because I want it to be a surprise for everyone, and I think it's really gonna be a good hit at the wedding. I think I mentioned yesterday that I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just kind of like showing you what is in my general vicinity. Okay, so I think yesterday I showed you the pillowcases that Abode made me. If not, here they are again with the little J and K and then Mr. and Mrs. I suppose I can show you what I'm gifting the girls to wear for the morning of the wedding and like what they're gonna get ready in. I have already gotten them PJs, but I got those PJs for the bachelorette and they're just like all very colorful. They have like yellow, there's stripes, and like they had the icons embroidered on the front. But I thought that that might be a little crazy, and I haven't had them look uniform at all throughout this process. They all are wearing different bridesmaids dresses. They all had different PJs for the bachelorette. And so I finally wanted to be like, okay, this is what you're wearing. You're all wearing the same thing. And they're actually the cutest PJs ever. I found them online. I've never heard of this brand, but I was looking at bridal PJs because honestly, sometimes that's what you have to Google. And I found this brand called Piyama, and from when I've told people about it, they're like, oh yeah, of course I've heard of that. I never have. But this is what they look like. These are a pair of the shorts. They have the ruffles at the end. The pattern is so cute, and I feel like it's like very Vermont floral summer wedding. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. And they come with this smocked top. So cute. I feel like both of these things you could wear literally whenever, and this is such a cute top, and these are such cute PJs. Like, this almost doesn't even feel like PJs. It feels like just like a little summer set, and I think it's so cute, and it's going to be very easy for them to slide out of it when they're getting their hair and makeup done. And that was very important to me because who wants to smudge everything that they just sat in the chair for like an hour and a half? You don't want to smudge your makeup on it or anything like that. So that's a good thing to do for your bridesmaids. Also, this is not an ad, I paid for these, but if you buy them in bulk, I can't remember what the pay structure was or the discount structure was, but I think it was like 25% off if you bought 7 or more or 8 or more, and then like it was 15% off if you bought 5 or more, and then like 10% off if you bought 3 or more, something like that. So I got a pretty good discount on these, and they came in like 2 days, which was really important to me. But also in their bag, they're gonna get this as a little gift from Giorgio Armani. It's a little wedding scent. I think I got them My Way. Yeah, My Way by Giorgio Armani. It's a nectar sort of perfume scent. It's really, really cute. I love the bottle. The pink matches the PJs, which is adorable. And it smells just amazing. It's a really cute scent, and I think the girls are gonna really like it. The team was so kind enough to etch their initials into the bottle. I don't know if you can see the BC here. But so that way each one of them has a little personalized thing. I opted out of doing jewelry and doing shoes or handbags or anything like that because I think it's just so personal, and I really don't care about the jewelry as long as they show up and have their dress and have their shoes and have everything ready. As long as like what they're wearing they're comfortable in, that means more to me than have everyone looking uniform. But that's why I opted for the PJs and the perfume. So that's what I'm giving them. Also, Piyama sent over little cards for everyone to insert into the bags because I know it's like a bridal thing. So I have to write these. Don't let me forget. These are the PJs that I will be wearing. They have cute little ties at the bottom. They're blue. I think they match the vibe of their pajamas really well. They're not the same color at all, obviously, but I think it just like is in the same family, if that makes sense, like very bright summery colors. And this is the top. It's sort of like an apron top. It's got ties at the sides, and I just think it's going to be really easy to slip on and off. And I get kind of cold, so I opted for pants. At first I was like, maybe I should get the girls like sweaters, and then I was like, wow, Kelsey, you're doing way too much, but this is perfect for me. And then Giorgio Armani was also kind enough to send makeup for the girls, for the makeup artist to have. So these are like every sort of color of blush, of lip gloss. Everyone gets a mascara. To have Alyssa lay this all out and then use it specifically on each girl. That way the girls can go home with a little bit more makeup, and I have a box full of my own makeup for her to use. So that's exciting. And anything that I don't use, I have so much makeup, I'm just gonna give it to Alyssa to use on other clients because I think that that will help her a lot. And I have no use for this much makeup, and she does, because she does weddings all the time and like other events. I guess I can show you my wedding scent. This is from Fendi. I have no idea how to say it. I'm not gonna attempt to. So here's the box. If that's even in focus, I'm not sure, but I will make sure to put it down below. I wanna say it was like Perkino. I'm gonna embarrass myself, so I'm not gonna try. We went to Saks the other day because we were uptown for our wedding rings. We picked them up. And we went to Saks while we waited for them to get engraved. And I knew I wanted a wedding scent. I knew I wanted something special. And I wanted something that like I still would wear all the time. I know you're not supposed to, but like it's a big bottle of perfume. This thing was like $350. I'm not gonna just wear it on the wedding day. I think that's where I will establish the memory. I will have it for the weekend. I will douse myself in it all weekend so that the memory of the scent will be attached to it. But I'm not gonna not wear it again. I mean, that would be ridiculous, right? I'm not gonna wear it every day, but like, it's expensive. I'm gonna get use out of this. Anyway, I bought this. It's so delicious. I don't know exactly like what the notes of this fragrance are, but it's really nice. All I can say is that if you've smelled Glossier You, it smells like Glossier You, except a little bit more spicy. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but that's what it reminds me of. It's got a little bit more oomph, a little bit more something than Glossier You, but that's what it smells like. So if you're wondering what I'm gonna smell like on my wedding day, it's most likely going to be like a spicy version of Glossier You. There was like more information on the box of like what was in it, but it doesn't give me anything. So I will insert like a little photo blurb from the website, and hopefully that gives you a little bit more context of what this smells like. Okay, so that's what I have so far. Tonight, she's dropping off the menus, the seating chart, the table numbers, the matchbooks, and I think that's it. So I will see you a little later. Hi guys, today is Wednesday. I got my spray tan, which is why I'm looking a little bit more bronzed. The car just got delivered, the Mazda, and it's huge, thank God, because we have so much stuff. And now we're gonna start packing the car, because the faster I can pack the car, the faster I can relax tonight, and that is the goal, because we leave tomorrow for Vermont. Oh my God, I can't believe it's happening. Okay.
You definitely lift it.
Don't rip it. Extra napkins. Oh my God. Also picked up some cigars yesterday for the guys to smoke in the backyard. Oh, good job. Okay. The most important part.
Okay, I'm going down.
Oh.
Second one.
This is my wedding dress.
Oh.
I think that's it.
It's nothing.
Oh my God, I feel like a brand new person having my living room back.
Yeah.
Now it's just filled with my clothes like it usually is. Okay, so by the time you're seeing this video, we will already have had our wedding. I don't plan on editing until we get back from Vermont, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. We're so excited, and thanks to everyone who's been so invested in the wedding. We're so happy it's over, and we will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye! We're getting married today.
Can't believe it.
Are you excited?
Yeah, of course.